Alrighty, fans, welcome back. It's ZBCN time. I know you missed me. It's been a while. I've been busy and occupied with competition that I'm trading in. Currently top 10 in that competition with a 94% for the year, even though I signed up in May. So happy about that. Once the results are out officially, I'm going to make a video for all of you lovers and haters to watch it. Welcome back to the Crypto Mindset channel where we talk all things crypto trading, altcoins and stuff. Look, ZBCN, our beloved ZBCN, we traded it, we faded it, we shorted it. We've been following it for so many times, for so long. So many of you been following it, and I've been saying for months and months now, probably since around this area, I would argue that something is off. Sorry, something here. I think it was this day over here. I said something is off, and of course, we have been going down most of the time since I made the video about potential risks of ZBCM, right? So this is unfortunately what has been happening. Now, as you can see here, things look like they want to be a bit changing, right? Let's actually, you see this over here, these are alerts. I'm going to remove these alerts so we can see actually the chart a bit better, more clean without too many dots, okay? So let's take a look from a big perspective for a minute. Okay, this is the ZBCN, since inception on Bybit at least. We know this was a different coin prior to it, but at least since inception. And of course, we already know this was the first stage one. We created a stage two, okay, which was the breakout. This is all the move. And ever since then, we were wondering whether or not this is just one of these coins that will just fizzle down into irrelevance, or we have something to say. Initially, we thought, damn, this is going to be amazing. Then, oh my God, this coin is failing us. But a lot of you haters say, you know what, it's about the market, it's about Bitcoin, everything is falling. And that might be it. Okay. I'm not trying to find excuses for what exactly is, taming price. Okay. For me, it doesn't matter. It's not relevant. Okay. For me, if the price is going down, that's all I care of. I don't need to know why. I don't care. It's not important for me, my trading, my investing. Okay. If for you it is, that's okay. For you it is, and I get it. But that's you. Okay. I feel that's a wrong thing to do. That's why most of you that haven't been, opening your eyes to what I'm saying, ears, have been just, going down with price all this time. Well, this is not the right thing, but still it showed what happens just going down. Instead of, while this went down, you could have engaged in many, many different trades, because actually all this move down here had a lot of beautiful trades to them. So opportunity lost. That's the first thing that happened when people just hodl, okay? But we're not here to talk about that. I'm actually here to talk about what I'm seeing. So what I'm seeing now, now. I'm seeing two scenarios, okay? We have been trading in this range in the past few weeks, okay? Let's just measure the time frame. The time frame has been, more than a few weeks. It's, almost a month and a half that we've been trading sideways. Now, why is this rectangle important? Because one border, okay, is this long-term, price resistance and support all through inception. This is a very important price. This is acting as very, very strong support right now, okay? Support. This is where you want to remain above it, okay? As long as you're above it, some things can happen. We're going to touch base. If it goes for somewhat below it, breaks down, you want to be out of the coin, or you want to go short the coin, okay? That's my perspective. That's how I view things. So this is one very important line. The second important line, not as important but still quite important, is this area also, which is also has been in the past we had a lot of support and resistance through this area, right? Right now we're actually hammering it. We're knocking, from downstairs. We're in the basement and we're trying to knock, and someone save us. Can someone get us out of this rough patch place, okay? This we call the resistance for now, okay? A lot of you know that, I know, but I'm trying to talk to anyone here. I have advanced and non-advanced people watching, okay? So right now, okay, we are trading in this area. We have been trying to knock down, which is bad. Remember, that's where you want to be out of the coin or short, depends what you do. But also we're knocking up, okay? Now, if we do knock up and we do break above it, if you're holding, keep holding for now. And I would argue that this area and this line would be the line that you want to ditch, if that occurs. Now, if you're not long yet, hodling, whatever you're doing, this can be an area of interest to go long, okay? Now, what is a long? What is a buy here? Is it a long-term investment that you can hold for years, or is it just a trade? Right? For me, everything is just a trade. Okay, nothing for me is long-term. Hodling, whatever. I don't believe in hodling at all. Really, maybe for a year, maybe for 2 years on things that you can find repeatable entries, something like Bitcoins, like Nasdaqs, like S&Ps, not shit coins. It's not the same thing. If you try to hodl on a shit coin, what you're trying to do is you're trying to bet, gamble basically on other big, more, institutionalized. You're not gambling. You can find an edge in holding a year or 2 years, sometimes more. Nasdaq and stuff like that, you can hold many, many, many years, and because of how they're built, you'll probably do very well, right? But again, it's not about this. So as I said, this is the support. You want to be either out or short here. This is the resistance. If you break above it, you want to go long. If you're already holding, you can still hold it and try to find out where to take profits. Now, the question begs to ask, this is an easy, no-brainer thing. If it goes below it, you're out, you're short, take a trade. Now, if you're here, where is it a long-term or just a trade? For me, everything is a trade, right? We answered that. However, what type of move can we get here? That's the question. If we break this resistance, this area, this 33 area, what type of move can we get? And it really all comes down to what Bitcoin does. Okay, look, my 2 cents is that we're in a bear market. However, the Nasdaq, the S&P, metals, they're all not in a bear market just yet, still moving forward. But what gives me some kind of sense that maybe Bitcoin is just taking its time, waiting, building, and maybe has a 10%, maybe more than that, of a chance of continuation eventually. I don't know. Okay, so if we're still in the bear market and Bitcoin just makes a move out, because Bitcoin does look like it wants to build something like a big head and shoulder, and right now it's here at this area, so it might want to create the right shoulder. So if Bitcoin creates a right shoulder, ZBCN can make a move, something like this, and then maybe fizzle back down, let's say, okay, as a speculation. Even this type move can be a 60% gain. That's why even for a trade, that's good, okay? That's really good. Now, how high, how low can Bitcoin go in this right shoulder? I don't know. How much strength will we have? Doesn't matter. It is and will be just a relief rally on Bitcoin, okay, Bitcoin, BTC, that will make the ZBCN move strong, or not strong, but a potential move, okay? So these are the lines, resistance, support again and again. So how high can we go? I don't know. Can we go to new highs? If Bitcoin goes to new highs all of a sudden, yeah, ZBCN, if the market continues and shows us signs of life, which again, very low probability, ZBCN can show signs of life too. Okay, so this is my 2 cents. This is what I'm looking at right now. This is for ZBCN. Look, I'm looking at so many coins. I'm looking at the market. I trade, I don't look at ZBCN as, oh, always at ZBCN. but a lot of people that are in my my channel love ZBCN and want to hear about ZBCN. And why not? It's a chill coin, a lot of cool people. And remember my goal. My goal is to make ROI. It's not to fall in love with the coin, not to marry it, not to date it. Okay, it's to date it, not to marry it, to date it. Okay, just to make sure you guys get my philosophy. Okay, some of you actually are new. If you're new, consider subscribing for more videos. Help me grow. Why not? If not, and if so, this is what I'm thinking. Think ZBCN all depends in the market. Whatever Bitcoin wants to do, that's what most of the market will we do also. If Bitcoin does go up, does do that head and shoulder, ZBCN will probably broke resistance, give you a trade. If you're trapped in a losing trade, maybe you can get out at this time. If for any reason Bitcoin wants to break to new highs, low probability, very low probability. I'm not betting on it whatsoever. Okay, this is not my bet. Maybe ZBCN can go to new highs. And if that happens, I'm going to wait for Bitcoin and ZBCN to show me it's happening. And again, the third option is we just break support, go down. You either want to be out of the coin or short. I know I'm going to be short in that case. This is my update about ZBCN. Hey, who knows? Maybe ZBCN has another moment to shine in a second. Anyway, open your eyes, be focused, be real with yourself. Until next time, no edge, no trade. Cheers, everybody.